Welcome back to Gestalt Poetry Open Mic. This is our first of 2020, and our feature is J. Prince Thompson.
All right, y'all with me?
Yes.
Po boys.
Make noise.
A year ago today, since then, I certainly grown. What's been shown is just straight consistency, and it's just straight mind blown. I mean, my head even explodes when I mess around and just lay out these reality quotes. That was all I wrote throughout the 28 years of me just living. It was just at one point I didn't even know what to talk about. But this here is just a scene that I seen in my dreams and in my nightmares. And I stare as if I don't care. But yet fear just always separates me from what I see is so great. Miss Lee. I sit back and I just relax. Most times under pressure, here and there, I may go on an override, but I still overdrive and I still oversee and rise. This type of feeling that I get, how you think I call myself unique? See, this here is just a little pre-presentation of what you may see in the middle of this. May not know how much time I get, but this here is just a message. I figured all of y'all would agree that this unique individual is just coming with something mad exclusive. You never know what you might see about him. So, my name is Jay Prince, and I rep this shit to the fullest. What you see is what you gonna see every day. Cause I refuse to back down from any challenge you place in front of me. This ain't no poetry talk that I be speaking. This here is just real talk for your mind. Some people on the outside is just scared to present what is thee. And yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as I smoothly get y'all through these masterpieces. The rhythm voices in my mind keeps me flowing. Can't explain the feeling when I'm zoned out creating writtens. Not to mention, this dimension that I placed myself in has me confined to this world where there is no sign off ending. Get it? Sign off, no ending. Cooking up wicked recipes when I develop manifestations I envision and see. Consistently eat, sleep, and breathe this unique poetry. Outsiders, because they hate, I love them wickedly, but it's a fact that they don't love me. Let me run this back. Outsiders, because they hate, I love them wickedly, but it's a fact that they don't love me. Cold chills in my heart that's what sets us apart. It's no brainer when I say I bury all my anger. This exclusive style that I present connects well with my dialect. I come with some unorthodox type style, and this gifted passion runs wild. It's another type of rush that naturally turns me out, that naturally tunes out time, written on my spirit and heart. It once tried to fade out ink, but I keep writing on the block, but I refuse to catch writer's block. Written on my spirit and heart, It once tried to fade out ink, but I keep on writing on the block. But I refuse to catch writer's block. On top of my craft, created my own path, maintaining what I built, with more messages concealed. If you don't know me by now, then feel free to ask about me. I keep it exclusive at all times. Even when I don't do this the right way, I still shine. These writtens I lay, stay lit like the tip of a sage. I spit poetry even when I'm off stage. I'm a walking performance. I say I spit poetry even when I'm off stage. I'm a walking performance. Poetic renegade. Never been afraid to step to any challenge when it comes to wrecking this stage. Remember what I said last time, or last night rather? Shit look like a fucking t-shirt the way I ripped this stage up. I never burnt the bridge unless I never wanted to cross it. So, for outsiders who sit up here and talk shit, I figured they lost it. As I walk on this stage with so much nerve-wrack and speechless thoughts, I take a look at my resume and realize there's more to say. Cause I've been silent so long that even my crew say that I don't say too much. But I ain't never faced a challenge and didn't master it. Before you see me quit poetry, you see me with my wrist cut. And saying J Prince ain't exclusive, you know that's unheard of. I really hate the trip, but yet I gotta. Because most folks is in need of a reminder. These words have eyes, so peep what I'm saying. I see most people let this unique poetry go over their heads. So be it. Unique poems are not made to be repeated. So what's understood should never have to be explained. It's insane how I manifest this lane, and man's support is all I ever wanted to gain. Sometimes I got no words for this pain, but I display what's behind this dark cloud full of rain, becoming more of a threat when I'm more silent without writing. Shattered spirit, fog visions, look straight through. I call it smoke and mirrors. I got nowhere to go but to the pen, notebook, and this phone with unique motivation to add. I gets deep with unique technique and with knowledge on my mind and green in my eyes. I can't vision no less, but I don't imagine. Hold up. I can't vision no less, but yet it don't take imagination to know a brother been blessed with this gifted voice. All right, y'all can cheer now. I ain't done yet, but y'all can cheer. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. At the college I graduated from, they heard me, and they just kept on pointing, throwing that at me. You a preacher, you don't even know it. Stop running from your caller.
All kinds of ways to be a preacher then.
I told him, you need to focus on you, because I'm a poet. That's all I'm gonna be.
Yes.
I ain't gonna be like this too much.
That's cool.
Can y'all agree?
Yeah.
I feel that, yeah.
Okay, so if y'all can agree, then I ain't gotta explain much. Now, I wanna explain what led to this whole Po Boys and Poets thing, and why I rep it to the fullest. So, anybody who remembers this, I dedicate this to the people who motivated me to keep going with this. So, Po Boys,
Make noise.
Po Boys.
Make noise.
See, y'all
Waking up.
Po boys!
Make noise!
Alright. When I first encountered this element, I was humble and then I was scared of it. Didn't know what to do in order to embrace it, but I damn near couldn't bear it. See, Wolf Love was the feature, and I was nerve-wracked at what I seen. But it was all that I needed to see. Bottom line, I learned from my PBMPs. When I first became official, I felt like the little brother of the camp. Still do, which humbles me more to accept the fact that I'm nothing more than a beginner. For now, that is. The enemy keeps me centered. I halfway got over the crumbles of the shell that folks told me that I need to step out of. But every time I'm with my PBMPs, it's all the reason in the world to feel like I'm at home. So while I be learning from the steps of Mo the Christo, spoken word for the culture. Get it? Spoken word for the culture. Wolf giving love to nothing but family, at the same time protective of her folks. TJ the protege, low key, showing how to be outspoken like Cairo. And M. Dot giving pointers on how to hold your composure like Frizzy. Let me just say this. It's not easy being a PBMP. So, how we do this, we make this look easy. But when we behind the scenes, it's like we about to have a heart attack. So, needless to say, T. Lynn gave confidence while Bria gave the blueprint to overcoming all fears. I may not be direct enough, but it's from the heart. Feel me? From the heart. A whole year going in and I didn't know where to start. Before this poetry shit, I was torn apart. I was still broken, but leave it to my PBMPs to heal this invisible wound that I never revealed. I'm here to stay, and I know y'all see it. Bottom line, I love each and every one of y'all, man. And I hold my words to it. So, never forget, I'm PBMP. We all we got. Okay? So, consider this me giving you all your flowers.
Appreciate it.
Love y'all, man. Because before I keep going, like I've been thinking about it. Spoke, Freeman, Mama, my man Solo. I mean, y'all seen me grow. I watch y'all grow. You know what I'm saying? I don't say much. That's a fact. But we all helped each other grow at the end of the day. And I really want to thank y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all giving me the motivation, y'all doing what y'all doing, then I wouldn't have no motivation to keep going with it. So y'all see me doing my thing, I be feeling like I give the same energy the same way y'all give me that same energy. And most times y'all don't even know what y'all do for me to even keep going. See, I'm an exclusive poet, y'all know that. I'm not always consistent. I may do sloppy, but I still keep it going, and I don't miss no beat. So I love y'all. Y'all keep going. We gonna keep going. We gonna go to the top. And Po boys.
Make noise!
Motherfucking right, we do. Come on. Nah, listen here. I sat down. I sat down. Opened my mind, right, and said it's time for me to design the right line, making it one of a kind, keeping it laid back and aggressive and all that stuff. Show enough. Y'all do me a favor. Tell them outsiders that I'm making motherfuckers change their mind if they ever doubt. I figure people forget that I'm here to stay. And no matter what they do, I got warning shots in place for anybody that want to get out of place. Every day I wake up and just do my thing. So I tell them, don't make an ass about yourself trying to assume if I'm a quit or not. I'm rated unique. Only a few can sit with me. Only a few can absorb this. Only a few can deal with this. It's very complicated, I'm sure. But hey, people just need to start thinking 3 times before they start cock blocking the Prince for doing this poetical shit. Cause I mean, like, it's almost like I'm spreading like a virus and do it so swiftly and don't even know if I'm even gaining love or gaining envy. See, they still get things misconstrued, mistaking my confidence for my arrogance. And this stuff is starting to get embarrassing. But yet, here I am, showing my ass again. Anyway, my technique's unique, and my word is born. Jay Prince is the name. But they screaming out, po boys.
Make noise.
I swear, I just love repping this shit. Alright, man. Too basic. You know, I'm not technical like that.
Creeping tiger.
Creeping tiger.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's more of a high science. It's like I'm changing the climate. Looking all around, this whole world is like a jungle. It gets dark, light, rain, sleet, hail, snow. And me, I got thick skin, so I know how to deal with it. I observe, I don't say much. And I do that because people don't know when to jump the gate and when to sit down. I make sit around with a frown. Sometimes you don't need to be smiling. Some people be wildin'. Me, I keep it laid back smooth. It takes a lot for me to go over the edge. With that pressure, it's hard to fight it. I'm like the creeping tiger. You don't know what you're gonna get up out of me. The scene that I mess around and create. You don't know who I be. Cause I got multiple personalities. It's hard for you to dissect what is placed in what. It's hard for you to dissect what you scared to see. People don't recognize the good, but they always say, oh, he mean, he this, he's a motherfucker. But that's cool, because the only motherfucker I am is yours. Oh, Jay Prince is this, he mean, he that, he's a motherfucker. Well, that's cool, because the only motherfucker that I am is yours.
That's pretty good.
See, it's me becoming more of a threat when I'm more subtle and silent. I set it off when I make my own trends and make my own lane, but I see most people do sit here and support it, because I get it. I don't take it. People respect you more when you don't ask for handouts. That's what a creeping tiger do. He do what he do. He eat when he eat. He move on his own tune. He move his own feet. He ain't got to answer to nobody, because ain't nobody give a damn about their talent when they mess around and slip up. I don't know when to end this. Y'all want a new one or y'all want a throwback? I'm gonna let y'all decide. Y'all the people. New one. I'm the best and there's nothing that you can do about it. Never wanted this negative stunt, so let's tell the truth about it. Since the day I showed my face, I done nothing but be consistent on what you see about it. But I swear you keep pressing more negative energy than I'ma have to air the dirty laundry along with it. I've been The more pressure that comes, the more I bottle up emotions just so it can explode. I hold more than I express, and I was told that's the worst move. I don't bend, I don't duck, and I don't fold. But you can't tell me no ignorant, you can't tell no ignorant human nothing. It's impossible to talk to a brick wall. So you can say what you want to say and you can talk that talk. But real poets, such as myself, ain't doing no talking because we hit that stage. So you can say what you want to say and you can talk that talk. But real poets such as myself ain't doing no talking because when we hit that stage, we walk that walk. So what new poem have you came with? Because most of my stuff come with a blueprint and no main topic. Let me stop this because I can freestyle the rest of this. This is just real talk when I have something on my chest I need to rip off. This motherfucker who I'm talking about is a rip off. Excuse my language. But I had to go on and let a whole bunch of stuff off. I mean, where does the line cross? Because I seen nothing wrong when I didn't have to make that line cross. But you crossed that line, boss. You just lost. But you think it's okay to mess around and question what I bring to this table. You just another crisscross. Even the most advanced poet can't even get this unique. But I was your biggest fan at one time. Excuse me. But let me switch that around. You was my biggest fan. No. I'm saying this wrong again. Y'all know what I'm saying. And why everybody recording, I ain't gonna get too personal and start reopening cases. All I'm saying is I'm just giving warning shots and just sending messages and just letting people know what it is with me. Not to sit here and abuse my talent and my gift and my power. Just want to set the record straight for anybody who want to question my loyalty and the way I support this here community and shit. I like to know for a hater, how many times you gonna talk crazy and not mention the good? How many times are you gonna say what I'm not doing, but you scared to mention the one that outweigh all this bad and shit? I mess around and do this thing with nothing in return because I don't expect nothing from it. My love is very well guarded, so only a few people can receive it. You received it at one point, but I guess you just waved, then you just wiped yourself out, right? Free. This ain't poetry talk. What is this?
It's real talk.
Alright. Because I ain't got time to mess around and waste my whole energy just writing something that's real in my heart. But at the end of the day, I refuse to tear my own self apart. I may let a whole bunch of stuff slow me down, but one thing I'm not going to do is let my foot stop. I mean, it's just a rough rock trying to get over another roadblock. I'm just sitting around here trying to get everything straightened out the way it used to be a week ago. But it's funny what 7 days could change when somebody want to sit here and sit down and just aim. Used to have a firm grip. Now you forget who I am now. But the difference between me and you is I ain't gotta say too much because I let the spirit speak for itself. So before you mess around and say what I'm not, explain what I is and what you supposed to be. Because as far as I'm concerned, you just a secret of mine. Your face was hardly in any of these buildings. So another thought that I concealed. And I just don't have time for the bullshit. That's that. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Alright, y'all good? Everybody good? Cause I ain't trying to hold up nobody's time. I done driven y'all everywhere. One thing about this poetical life is it's a drug. So I came in to act. You can't talk poetics if you never wrote or even lived through it. You may never find a unique individual who is well orchestrated as a symphony. Some say I'll go down in history in this lyrical poetical district. Surprised that you're embracing me, because most is afraid of this. No reason to hold back, because what I speak be tighter than pinstripes. I nonchalantly paint the picture on a rainy window, facing every challenge and this pain I was bona fide given. I be the chosen one throughout the light and the night, the son of a king and a queen. I'm just a gifted child. How do you think I got so unique? Exploring years before I ever hit the mic, and I gracefully earned my spot, giving you my ocean views. It's a swift process for a chosen few. I kept it firm and I followed through. I kept it humble, trying to break the tune. My presence is pure, and you know it's true. Now, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. So when y'all look up Ocean Views, you hear that hook, it's gonna be one of y'all favorite poems. Alright. Now, this is my last one. Now, I'm gonna give y'all this. This is for y'all. We do this thing called pop. We do what they call a popcorn, right? So, when I say po' boys, y'all say make noise. Po' boys,
Make noise.
po' boys.
Make noise.
Alright. See, nobody can stop my flow. Cause I don't bend and I don't break. Too much uniqueness for me to run straight. Too much witty thoughts for me to not be great. Too much rich jewels at heart for my soul to go broke. Too much unorthodox wordplay to be boxed in some cage. I'd rather release my rage on this paper and proceed to the next page. I don't dance, I just do this. Burning the stage down, cause at the ending of the show, I smell piff. I stay posted up like an advertisement that's ready to present some unique shit. Po' boys,
Make noise.
po' boys.
Make noise.